Yesterday, we got back to our winning ways, and now we're profitable back on the week. Let's keep it rolling today. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. The Thursday edition here of Winning Bets. We're giving out free sports picks every single day. We got a monster show on tap today. We got a couple of free giveaways to do. We got a recap yesterday, and then we got to get the bets on in for Thursday's action. Let's go ahead and recap yesterday. It was a fantastic day. We went 4-4 and plus 2.26 units. That's right there. Obviously, we hit the big one of the day, which was that three-legged NBA parlay that we put in on the other day based on these play-in games. And that plus 2.26 unit day yesterday has now got us positive on the week at plus 0.29 units. So it feels good to have a come out of the bad Monday, the bad Tuesday, have a real good solid Wednesday, then turn it all right around. Again, we've been profitable 5 straight weeks in a row. I wasn't going to let that down again this week. We're going to go for 6 straight weeks, and that was a nice step in that direction. Yesterday we did. We recapped the 4 wins and the 4 losses yesterday. We took 4 NRFIs. The only NRFI we got to hit was that Marlins versus Phillies game. That was a little bit of a sweat. But they were able to come through and go ahead and cash that NRFI. We did not cash the NRFI in the Orioles versus Rays game. Mancini hit a solo home run in the bottom of the first in that game to go ahead and ruin it. Royals Brewers, we did not hit the NRFI in that game, as the Brewers are able to get 3 hits and put together a string of hits and eventually scrape across a run there in that top of that first inning. And then we did not get the NRFI to hit in Tigers versus Mariners, as there was a home run there, a 2-run home run there by Seager in the bottom of the first inning. That was a little bit frustrating because those teams are the worst teams. We've talked about it, and 2 of those 3 games the NRFI didn't hit. Those are the 2 games that I bet. The one that I didn't bet, of course, the NRFI did hit. So that one was just frustrating. But came back there. We did get that NRFI in that Nats-Cubs game. That was one of the guaranteed money spots due to a promo on DraftKings. You bet at both sides and guarantee yourself some profit. So we did that in that Nats-Cubs, and there was not a run in that game. So that one was good. Rockies team total did not go over. I mean, they didn't even get enough hits. They only got 2 hits in that whole game. So, yeah, you get 2 hits in that game, you're not going to go hit any team total. So that one did not work for us. Cardinals run line, that was such a nice bet. If you guys only followed one bet yesterday, I hope you guys followed that one. As I said, they had their ace on the mound, far and away the better offense, better bullpen, by far over the Pirates. That one was just an easy money. So nice to see that the Cardinals were able to get the job done and come through for us. And then we hit the big 3-legged parlay. Pacers, Grizzlies, and the Lakers all came through in their play-in game, and they got victories there and secured us a nice. It would have been a 5-unit parlay or 5-unit win, but I hedged it after the Grizzlies won. The Warriors are at plus 205 on FanDuel, so I went ahead and dropped a unit on that just to guarantee ourselves we were going to come out of there with some money regardless. And I'm glad I did that, even though it wasn't needed. I'm so glad I did that. It was a close game, and I don't mind hedging to always guarantee profit. So we ended up only winning 4 units on that bet as opposed to 5 units. But still, just a great day, plus 2.26 units. And now up on the week, plus 0.29 units. Pumped for you guys that we've dug up out of this hole, and now we are profitable again. If you guys did that soccer parlay, obviously that one doesn't make the tweet because it was a risk-free bet. Hopefully you didn't do the parlay. I would never do a parlay like that, a 6-legged parlay. You guys know that's not my gambling behavior. But because it was a free bet, I went ahead and did it. I didn't know if anybody plucked any of those bets out singular. They went 4 for 6. So, 4 for 6. If you bet them all, you made profit. If you bet them all individually, you made profit, since I went 4 for 6. And hopefully if you plucked out some, you plucked out the right one. So it was nice to see those parlay go 4 for 6. That was a nice hit there. We did already start off with some money here. Guys, Yahoo Fantasy Slate, we've now hit our 2nd jackpot in as many weeks. You guys remember we hit a jackpot over on the Fox Bet Super 6 app with that NFL schedule release contest that we did. We just hit a Yahoo Fantasy Slate. We tweeted these answers out the other day, and now we went ahead and got it cashed. Took a couple days due to the play-in games length, but got a nice $28.57 win, and the money's already coming to PayPal, so we're up plus 1.91 units. We'll add that to the bankroll in tonight's nightly recap, but we're already starting off the day plus 1.91 units. I want to know who cashed this one with me. Who wrote the Jackpot Fantasy Slate with me? I know we had a few people that hit me up and they did the Fox Bet Super 6 jackpot I cashed. I want to know who cashed this one with me. So hit me up and let me know that you put money in your pocket alongside me. With that being said, let's go ahead and give out some money. Let's jump over now to the NBC Sports Predictor app. We did our Premier League contest, and Living Legend once again wins again. He won a few weeks back. He comes in this time with 40 points. Guys, look at that. He had 40 points. That is remarkable. That is remarkable. He only missed one score, one result. He had Spurs winning 2-1. and then the actual result was Villa winning 2-1. So he was dialed in on that game. Dialed in. Congratulations to the living legend. That is absolutely remarkable to get 4 of those correct and just barely miss out on them. I know you're hurting. I've never been that close, but I can only imagine how you're feeling. I know you're hurting, but you obviously win $25. You get an extra $5 because obviously that entry beat mine. So, yeah, instead of winning 20, you'll take home $25. So go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, and I'll go ahead and drop you that money. And don't forget, guys, on the NBC Sports Predictor app, the golf contest starts today where the prize, thanks to Thad, is $40 this week instead of $20. So it's a $40 prize going on to the first place entry. Good luck to everybody competing in this week's PGA Championship. Quick reminder here about the Champions League poll. If you haven't voted yet, go ahead and get your vote in. We had one more vote yesterday, so now we're up to 39 votes, and we've gotten more comments. Now we're up to 14 comments. So go ahead and vote on the poll. Which bet do you think is going to be the best? Manchester City team total over 1.5 is currently in the running. And then if you want to share in any of the profits and if you want to be part of the free giveaway, drop a comment on that poll as well. Polling will end tomorrow, and we'll reveal which of the bets goes ahead and wins tomorrow, and then we'll give out $40. 2 people will win $20 on tomorrow's show if you drop a comment on that poll right there. All right, let's go ahead now and do a free giveaway. You guys remember we hit 1,900 subscribers. We're giving away 4 NRFI shirts, and we're also giving away 4 free $25 bets that we do. You guys know how we do those. So only 13 people commented on the video yesterday, so I feel good about this, that obviously all 13 people can't win, the t-shirt. We'll give away 4 of those people t-shirts, and that leaves about 9 left, and then those original 4 people can still win, part of the free $25 giveaway bet. But I'm just pumped because I think everybody will have a good chance of winning a prize here. If we can get each of these 4 giveaway bets, free giveaway bets, to go on a little bit of a streak, I think all 13 of these people will walk away with either money or a shirt and money. So pumped for you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get 4 names out of this hat. Let's go ahead and start with giving out the free 4 NRFI shirts. So let's do that. And we got 2 Stevens in here. We got a Stephen L, and a Stephen Q. Otherwise, no repeat names. So with that being said, we got 1. We got 2. That's how you have to count with our son. Little 2-year-old. 2. We got 3. All right, last person is going to walk away with a NRFI shirt. And again, everybody's still alive for a chance to win the free $25 giveaway bet. We'll do this one right here. All right, so let's see who's winning a NRFI shirt. We've got Ricky J is going to win himself a NRFI shirt. We got Brian H is going to win a NRFI shirt. We got Stephen L is going to win a NRFI shirt. And we got Alex L is going to win a NRFI shirt. As you guys know, the 4 of you need to hit me up on Twitter. All you really got to do is give me the size of the shirt you want and your address, and you got a NRFI shirt coming your way. 6 outs to glory. 6 outs to glory. Love the NRFI bet. All right, cool, guys. And then, of course, these names goes back in the hat, and you guys will be a part of winning the $25 free giveaway bet. All right, let's jump on in today's action. Let's go ahead and give out some bets. The first one here is a head scratcher. You got a head scratcher. What? The Nats are plus 120 on the money line? We got Nationals versus Cubs, and the Nats money line is plus 120. I had to play that. I mean, I think the bet will definitely hit, I believe. But it's just like plus 120 for the Nats. Are you kidding me? You got a top 5 offense in the Nats going up against about a top 10 to top 12 offense for the Cubs. So we got the advantage there. We know that the Nationals won last night. The bullpens are about even. You look at these stats, these bullpens are evens. I mean, if you wanted to say the Cubs are slightly better, I think it just depends on which stats you put more emphasis on, because the Nats are better with whip and opponent's batting average. Cubs strike out more per 9, so it just depends on what you really factor as being a game-changing stats. But overall, though, the bullpens are about even. And starters-wise, you got Trevor Williams on the mound for the Cubs. This guy's shitty. This guy in 2019, 2020 led the major leagues in home runs allowed. And he's allowing this season opponent's batting average of 304. He throws pitches today that allows an opponent's batting average to be at 304. He's getting knocked to shit around. This Nats team will punish you. He can't bring a 304 opponent's batting average into this ball game if the Cubs want to win the game. And he's sporting a 1.82 whip and a 6.27 ERA. This guy is terrible. Like I said, past 2 seasons, he led the league in home runs allowed. This guy, no good. Now, the Nationals aren't throwing, they threw their ace last night. They're not throwing one of their starters, or one of their, stars, I should say, is what I meant to say. Ross has got a 5.8 ERA, a 1.46 whip, but opponent's batting average of 259. So better numbers. better numbers. So I think Ross will also get hit around. But at the Nats money line at plus 120, you get a better offense, you get relatively even bullpens, and you do get a starter advantage. Hey, it's Nats money line to me at plus 120. Let's go. Let's go, Nats. Let's go. All right, let's jump over here to the next one right now. We're going to do the Astros versus Athletics. I'm taking Astros money line at minus 112 over at PointsBet. This one here is kind of another one. It's kind of straightforward. Irvin there for the Athletics. He's already faced the Astros twice this season. 9.2 innings pitched, 8 runs, 12 hits, and 5 Ks. So got knocked all around and couldn't really strike out anybody. If you're not striking out a batter per inning in today's Major League Baseball, that's terrible. And this guy had 5 Ks and almost 10 innings of work. So not bad. Astros are throwing Garcia. Much better numbers, a 3.34 ERA, a 1.11 whip. Opponent's batting average a 205 and a K per 9 a 10.3. Oh yeah, starting advantage is definitely with the Astros. And again, the Astros have already faced Irvin twice already this season and knocked him around. So love that. In terms of offenses, you got the number 1 ranked offense up against the number 27 ranked offense. Yeah, the Astros have a huge offensive advantage. Bullpens, they're ranked 18th and 19th, so dead even in terms of bullpen. So give me the better starter, give me the better offense, give me that Astros money line at minus 112 of our PointsBet. Love the Astros taking care of business here. I love this bet so much. This is the first of the 4 free giveaway bets. This is the first one. So as you guys can see right there, I put $25 on that Astros money line for you guys, and the winner can walk away with $22 when this bet's it. When the Astros win the game, we'll all win money because we're going to put a unit on this bet, but then 13 people will have a chance to win $22 on tomorrow's show. All right, I got one more bet for you. I'm going to go do a NRFI parlay, and I'm going right back to the well as yesterday. You can't let bad results, steer you away. So I'm going to do a NRFI parlay at plus 242 at DraftKings. You can obviously play these two individually. I think one was at minus 115, the other one's at minus 121, but I just figured I would just go ahead and drop them both in a parlay rather than risking 2 units. There are 2 that we did yesterday. It's Marlins and Phillies, and Rays versus Orioles. Obviously, again, we hit the Marlins versus Phillies one. And we were so close that Rays-Orioles was just spoiled by a Mancini home run. So we were right there on that one. So as far as the Phillies starter, they got Velasquez on the mound. He's been clean so far in the first inning except for allowing a solo home run. And he's got 6 Ks in 5 innings pitched, so we love that. Alcantara's on the mound for the Marlins. He's also given up 1 run in 9 innings pitched, and he's got 10 Ks in those 9 innings, so we love that. We've got Kremer on the mound here for the Orioles. He's been clean through his 7 innings so far in the first inning, except for a solo home run in 8 Ks. And then you got Hill on the mound there for the Rays. One run in 8 innings pitched and 8 Ks. So you got 4 guys on the mound that are all striking out people, and none of them have really been hit hard in the first inning. I mean, they've all given up runs, but you're talking a couple solo home runs and then 1 run and 1 run. So guys that are getting the job done the first inning. We don't need to talk about the offensive wise because we justified these 2 bets on yesterday's show. We know what these offenses can do. So to me, I wanted to go ahead and drop these in a parlay and only risk 1 unit, and we can win 2.42 units. So we can do that at plus 242. So I'm going to roll with that. All right, those are all the bets for today. Just got those 3. The other things I'm keeping my eye on, I'm waiting for Tyler Mahle's K-prop to show up. I can't believe the Reds are about to almost get swept by the Giants. The Giants have silenced this Reds offense. You're talking about an offense that's a top 5 offense, and they can't do anything against this Giants pitching staff. So while the teams don't get swept, I would love to take the Reds money line or maybe like a Reds team total or something. But the fact is they're getting it handed to them by that Giants pitching staff. So just makes me nervous that maybe they actually do get swept. So I think Tyler Mahle's K-prop could be the best one there for. He's had great strikeout numbers this season. Let's see if it comes in at 7 or 8 or where exactly that number falls. But may look to pull the number on that Tyler Mahle K-prop. Again, it just hasn't been posted yet. So look for me on Twitter. I'm also liking that Dodgers team total. Another bet that's not been populated by the sportsbook, Dodgers team total, and they're going up against Merrill Kelly. This will be our 4th time fading Kelly. If we go ahead and pull the trigger on it, we've been cashing the first 3. We've cashed the first 3 times we faded Merrill Kelly there of the Diamondbacks, and he's going up against the Dodgers today. I kind of like that Dodgers. It's going to be 5.5. I mean, if I had to take a guess, it's going to be 5.5. You may be able to find it at PointsBet or FanDuel for 5. They like to do sometimes even numbers as opposed to decimals, half numbers or whatever you call them there. So maybe we'll play it at 5 because we can get a push. But I think it's really going to come in at 5.5. So these baseball bets that I gave you that are already locked in, loaded, they're earlier in the action, so we can kind of see the profit we have rolling in. And I kind of like that Dodgers team total, and then I also like the Braves team total. Braves going up against the Pirates. Braves going to get maybe the Braves run line or maybe that Braves team total. We'll see what that number comes in. That one could only be at 4.5. So if that Braves team total is at 4.5, may jump all over that. So those are the 3 bets I'm keeping my eye on. Waiting for the sports books just to populate those numbers and then go ahead and make a decision and pull the trigger on one, with the first one being Miley, his K-prop. That game, I believe, is at 11:30 Central Time. So that one should be up soon. I just don't have player props up yet. So, again, look for me on Twitter. We go ahead and add to the Nats money line, the Astros money line, and then that NRFI parlay. All right, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. We're back profitable so far this week. Let me know you're going to be following one of these 3 bets by mashing that like button, and we'll recap it on tomorrow's show as we're on the Friday edition tomorrow. It's almost the weekend, folks. We're almost there. Let's get one more day behind us, a profitable day behind us, more importantly, and then we'll get on Friday's action on the show. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.